Hey, Daniel.
What's up?
I got a great game for us to play today.
You got a game? I'm gonna win. I always win at these things. Hold on 1 minute. I gotta.
Daniel, you're not paying any attention to me. I got a great game to play. It's called Bulls Up.
Hold on. I'm trying. Bulls up. We're gonna. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Do you just plan on eating your way through this entire solar system?
Maybe it's really good.
Do you know how much time I spent on? We've been over this every single week.
I know, but it's good. I've gotten my fruit in every time we filmed.
You just eating everything.
I have.
Okay,
It's yummy.
Sorry, just
But
1 second. I got a notification.
About
It says it's an emergency alert.
an emergency alert.
Yes.
All right, what's the emergency alert, Daniel?
The 202 is closed.
The 202 is closed. What does that have to do with what we're doing right now? That doesn't even matter.
Well, I'm telling you, it was just an emergency alert. Okay, I'll put it down so
right.
we can focus.
All right.
All right, what's the game?
The game is called Bulls Up. And
Bulls
it's so
Up.
fun.
Okay, so what are we doing?
So it's a trivia game.
Okay.
And as we know, I'm smarter than you, so I'll probably win.
It's a little bit rude.
But we have to take these bowls of spaghetti, spaghetti. We're going to put them on our heads like this.
Yep.
We'll have a poncho on. And then we're going to ask a trivia question.
Okay.
And whoever gets it right doesn't have to do anything. But the person who gets it wrong has to take a ladle and scoop up all this pasta sauce and then dump it in their bowl and their bowl that's on their head.
I'm totally fine with that because you're going to lose.
No, you're going to.
You're going to lose. So let me get my poncho on.
Wait, I got to get mine on too.
Oh, did you hear that? I got a text.
What, again?
No, it was a text, not an alert this time. Just a text.
Daniel, we're in the middle of a game, of filming. I'm doing something.
Let me tell them that. Yep.
Really?
Okay, there we go. Yep, got a text.
Are you sure
We're good
you're
to go.
done? You've got enough time for us to do this now.
Got to cover my beard
Yeah.
so I don't get any hair in there.
Yeah. Wait, are there armholes?
That's not a
Oh,
good
there
idea.
they are. I found them.
I know.
All right, put the bowl on your head.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, my poncho fell. I don't want my
All right,
hair.
let's sit.
All right,
Shall
are
we?
we going to sit?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, here we
that
go.
makes it easier, doesn't
Here we
it?
go.
All
Yep.
right.
Question number 1.
I'm going to get this. I'm
What
so good.
are Saturn's rings made of?
Oh, I know. Ice or rock.
Correct.
I got to. Hey, guess what?
What? Why
it
are
doesn't
you
matter.
on your phone again?
Sorry, I got distracted. It doesn't
You
matter.
missed. You
Okay.
gotta put.
You got the answer?
Yes, I did, because I was paying attention.
Oh, gosh, here we go. Okay.
That's what happens when you don't pay attention.
Question number 2.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready. I'm gonna get it.
I'm so worried about
What is the name of the North Star?
Polaris. I know.
Correct.
Put your phone down.
What?
You just missed it. I got the answer right. Now you have to put sauce in your head
I
again.
had a friend texting me.
That's not
this
my
isn't
problem.
fair.
You're not
I'm getting
paying
distracted.
attention. You're not focusing on the game.
Another one?
Yes, another one. Can you get it in? You're not. Yeah. Nice. Oh,
Question number 3.
pay attention.
What lies in between Mars and Jupiter?
I know.
Look at that.
The main
Look at
astro
that.
belt.
Brooke sent me a photo of my
Correct.
niece.
Daniel.
What?
You're not paying attention
It was-
again.
it was my
She
niece.
asked a question.
It
I
was-
got it right, but that's okay because you didn't get it. So
That's-
here, I get to do it this
No!
time. Yeah.
No.
Yes, I get to do it this time.
Kim, I'm already dripping. Stop. Okay.
Oh! There. That's what you get for not paying attention. You didn't focus. All right. Maybe we should go to Cassandra. She's going to teach us something about this mess today.
Okay.
Wow, thanks Daniel and Kim. I think someone needs to get a towel for Daniel. But that's what happens when you get distracted. Have you ever been distracted? Have you ever been pulled away from something you have to do, like homework, by the most random YouTube video? Have you ever been interrupted by something and you look up and you've wasted an entire hour? We all get distracted, even by things that might be good for us. So how do we keep focus on what's most important and get the job done? That's a great question. Nehemiah can help us with this. If you've been here for this month, you might remember that Nehemiah traveled to Jerusalem to see the broken down city walls. He knew that the city wasn't safe without its walls to protect it, so something had to be done. But Nehemiah didn't wait for someone else to do it. No, he took initiative. He rallied the people to work together and rebuild the wall. But unfortunately, there were people in the lands around Jerusalem who weren't so thrilled about Nehemiah building project. They knew that if the walls of Jerusalem were rebuilt, the Jewish people would be able to defend themselves again. There were two main particular people who gave the Jewish people a tough time. Okay, their names are a little tricky. It is Sanballat and Tobiah. And you might say they were like trolls, okay? Sanballat and Tobiah laughed and made fun of the people as they worked on the wall. That must have been pretty annoying for Nehemiah and all the rest of God's people. But they kept their cool. They knew that God was with them. In fact, we're going to read what Nehemiah declared in Nehemiah 2, verse 20. The God of heaven will give us success. We serve him, so we'll start rebuilding the walls. And that's exactly what they did. Nehemiah knew that God was with them, and no bullies would stop them from completing the job that they had set out to do. He gave each family or group a part of the wall to rebuild. Of course, Sanballat and Tobiah were shocked to see that the Jewish people had made progress on the wall. They continued to yell insults and make fun of what Nehemiah and the people were doing. What are those Jews trying to do? Can they make their city wall like new again? Will they offer sacrifices? Can they finish everything in a simple day? The stones from their city wall and buildings are piled up like trash, and everything has been badly burned. Can they use those stones to rebuild anything again? Tobiah from Ammon was at Sanballat's side. He said, "What are they building? They're putting up a stone wall? But suppose a fox climbs on top of it. Even that will break it down." Nehemiah knew what to do. He didn't listen to those guys. Instead, he prayed to God. The people worked with all their heart, and they rebuilt the wall until it was half as high as they wanted it. Sanballat and Tobiah began to plot with the surrounding nations to attack Jerusalem before the wall could be finished. But once again, Nehemiah had a plan. He took initiative to protect his people. He set guards in place day and night. But the people were so tired from all the hard work, they were getting weaker and weaker. So Nehemiah stationed families at the weakest parts of the wall, armed with swords, spears, and bows. Nehemiah said, "Don't be afraid of your enemies. Remember the Lord. He is great and powerful." The people carried weapons, even as they worked. They had trumpets to sound the alarm if there was trouble. They worked until the wall was finished. But the work wasn't completely done because they still had to fix the entrance gates. At that point, Sanballat sent a message to Nehemiah to meet, but Nehemiah wasn't falling for that. He knew that Sanballat meant to harm him. So he sent a message back, and this is what it said. "I'm working on a huge project, so I can't get away. Why should the work stop while I leave it? Why should I go down and talk with you?" Sanballat sent the same message 4 times, and every time Nehemiah refused to meet with him. Then Sanballat sent the same message once again, along with a letter saying that he would tell the Persian king about Nehemiah. He was going to say that Nehemiah was trying to make himself a king so he could turn his people against Persia. Nehemiah responded with this: "What you are saying isn't really happening. You are just making it up." Isn't that great? He just completely shut down Sanballat. Still, Sanballat made one last attempt. He tried to make Nehemiah look bad by hiring a man named Shimei. I can't say the name. Shimei? I don't know. But he hired him, and this man told Nehemiah that the men were coming to kill him, so he should run and hide. But Nehemiah saw through the trick. He said that he wasn't going anywhere. He trusted God, and the people kept building. Finally, on the 52nd day of work, and the wall, its gates, were completely finished. Nehemiah was interrupted and distracted at every turn. There were lots of things that could have taken his attention away. He could have felt completely overwhelmed by all this work and all the challenges he and the people were facing. But he led them to stay focused and trust God. Nehemiah trusted God. God's faithful, and he can give us the strength to finish his work. When distractions came, Nehemiah stayed focused and prayed to God. Nehemiah stayed, and Nehemiah prayed. When there's something you need to do, don't let random things distract you. Don't let people who are making unwise choices distract you. Ask God for his help and trust that he will give it. That's why our big idea today is stay focused on what needs to be done.